Is this thing on? Hello. Back after 2 years. Yeah. As I said in the group chat, gonna be doing this fairly minimally. Pretty much doing a quick kickoff and then just letting the game play out with the in-game commentators taking it from there. There's 3 different sets this year. It's not just Godin and Davis anymore, but we'll get into that later. Hi everyone, welcome back, welcome in. MF Alumni FFL Draft Pick Choice Tournament 2026. Yeah, luckily I made the teams, so I don't have to panic as much. I made the teams like months ago and then just left them on a save file. So they're ready to go, pretty much. I just double checked them today. Some depth chart tweaking to make sure everything made sense. But yeah, we're pretty much good to go. Here's the bracket. Shout out again to Gibby for winning the league. That seems like, we thought that would never come. So, great work. Sorry, Preston, that you had to be the one to lose to him, but you were at least in the championship. It's more than I can say. I get a first round bye because I was in the last place game. But yeah, here's the bracket. We're going to start off doing what we always do, kind of straight down the rows. So we're going to start with Wego and Joe here. Bears, Patriots, same rules always apply. Higher seed is the home team. Gonna probably switch up the jerseys often. I'm thinking just alternates for round 1, throwbacks for round 2 maybe, and then like rivals or color rush or whatever for the semifinal rounds, and then probably just regular for finals. That's more of a thing for me. I know that's it's all cosmetic, but yeah, let's take a look at this. Yeah, Joe and Wego. Joe's got Burrow. I used to read through these. I don't know how much people got out of that, but Joe Burrow, James Cook, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, Cortland Sutton, Darren Waller. That's kind of who you're looking for on the Patriots here. Over on Wego's Bears, we got Lamar Jackson, Devon. Wait, it's Devon Achane, right? I think that Devon Achane. I probably fucked it up. Sorry. He'll never hear this though. It's fine. Nico Collins, DK Metcalf. This is a little out of order. I think Rashee Rice is actually much higher in the depth chart. It's sorted based on Madden. Well, this is sorted based on just vibes, these graphics here. But yeah, the depth charts are actually sorted closer to overall. I took a little creative liberty because video game speed matters more than talent. So if there were tiebreakers, I usually went to the faster guy. But yeah, you'll see. I tried to set up everyone with what I know best about how these games work. But yeah, Travis Kelce tight end on the Bears. So that's the teams. Let's hop in. Okay, so we're doing. I think we usually do 12 minutes with 15-second accelerated clock, and then yeah, there's commentary teams. We got Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, Kate Scott and Brock Hard. And then Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. I'm probably just going to do random on all of these unless someone actually is paying attention and has a special request. But otherwise, I'll probably just randomize for the most part. But yeah, that's what we're going to do here. Let's get these out of the way and start the game, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna let the commentary team take it from here. We'll chat again before the next game. Toodles.
You get a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a good one. Straight ahead. It's the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears.
Chiming back in briefly to say, are the lawn snipers the dedicated hype men? What was going on there?
Set to get it started.
Anyway, good luck.
We go from Soldier Field. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots first down. An 8-yard pickup.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry here for Devontae Chad. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Achane. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one.
6-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's to Waddle again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's close to another 1st down as it's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bears' 6-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Now the 1st carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. Off the play fake, Jackson. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On third down, Jackson. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First carry for David Montgomery. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 41, here's second and 7. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
At the 29-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession, here to start the second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll toss it here to Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
A run here with Achane. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one. They'll go with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down.
That's good.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Chicago.
But think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead.
Bears 7, Patriots 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Play action now. It's Burrow. He takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
10 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here comes the jet sweep. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Patriots.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bears 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Again, it's Jackson. That one out wide to Achane. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Jackson up top again. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Devon, 8-10. Touchdown, Bears. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are on top. It's 14-10.
The score, Bears 14, Patriots 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. In motion, it's Waddle. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll get about 2. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Burrow. That's complete. It's Waddle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, Burrow. That's made there by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Bears 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jackson looking to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand.
Pass interference. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown. Now Jackson. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
2nd down. Jackson. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
3rd and 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progression...
Well, the snap, a cool one, and it's blocked.
Is blocked. Makes the 14.
The Patriots offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. A first down throw for Burrow. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
At the 33-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's third down and a few inches. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on fourth and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Moving left, he runs with it. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now it's second and 1. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Burrow here on second down. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Timmy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground if they can. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and short. Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
A first down throw for Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Chicago.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Patriots 20.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Here's a handoff to Cook. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he will go all the way. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Patriots. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
The Patriots will line up.
Here's Burrow. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense and receiver Nico Collins set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Run up the middle with Achan, and he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Jackson. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns, 2nd and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a first down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have 3rd and potentially 4th down, and you only need a couple yards.
And he is going to have a Bears first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is H.A. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
2nd down, Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
H.A. is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by
Previous
replay.
play is under
So this
review.
one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Number 4, James Cook. A pickup of 2. Brings up.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown New England. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Patriots will go up by 7.
35. Bears 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense, and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a give to Ajax. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Ajax. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
20-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
2nd down, Jackson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Bears. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
so they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Now to throw on first down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
3 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's on the guard, Dalton Reisner.
Still third down.
So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New England.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And
a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, They're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There's offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That's almost unfair. I mean, 4th and a mile, you got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave him one.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Jackson now. They go right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
1st down, New England.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the read, here's Burrow. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Patriots ready for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bears offense and receiver Nico Collins set to take over, and he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Right back to Kelsey again. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end,
Well, that was
a few more
intense.
defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
Neat. All right. So that's game 1. So we're back. We're back in the swing of things. So yeah, Joe, congrats on the dub. You're moving on to face Colin in the quarterfinals. So your top 8 choices are locked in. Wego, unfortunately, that is a loss. You'll drop down to the bottom 4 bracket. So that's that. And we that's match day 1. So I'm gonna do a quick music break, do something around the house, and then I'll be back for Adam and Gibby coming up next. Stay tuned.